Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Today I'm gonna do a quick little review on the Spyderco Manix 2. This is Manix 2 by Spyderco. In the box we have a sticker. The edge is a ghost. And here it is. This is the Manix 2 by Spyderco DLC coated blade S30V. Nice pocket clip. G10 scales. They're textured, feel pretty good. Not too rough. And there it is. They call it a ghost edge because it's got a very high grind. Very, very nice edge. Spyderco puts on these. CPM S30V. Made in the USA. Not a whole lot of knives that are made in the USA. And there's your ghost edge. Very nice edge, a very, very sharp edge. Super, super sharp. It's about a 3-inch blade. To close it, you pull this back and it closes the knife, pulls back, disengages. And here there's actually a ball bearing and a spring. The spring keeps tension on it. That's how it will lock. So basically open it, pulls back, you see a spring right there. And inside here, the ball cage is what they call this. Inside here is a bearing. Keeps tension on it, locks it in place. Very good locking mechanism, if you ask me. You can also upgrade this to, this is plastic, which don't really care for. But you can actually upgrade this to titanium if you want, which is normally what I do. Upgrade the ball cage. You can find the parts on eBay. They're fairly cheap, between 30, 50 bucks. You can also change the spring in there that comes from Spyderco. It's pretty stiff. You can also get a ceramic ball bearing in here to put in here. Right now what's in here is a metal bearing. You can basically replace it with a ceramic bearing and put a medium spring in there, or even a light duty spring, and it makes it so smooth. It's unbelievable. I mean, literally just you would pull this back like this and it would just drop shut. So I recommend it to everybody. First thing I like to upgrade, like I said, is the ball cage. Put a different spring in there. Usually do a medium spring and a ceramic ball bearing off of eBay. Spyderco clips, I like them. You can upgrade the clips to a company called Lynch Clips. They're on Facebook and they also have a webpage. They make titanium clips for hundreds and hundreds of different knives. Really nice clips. If I had one I would show you, but really nice clips. Fits in a pocket pretty good, so you have that much sticking out. So it gives you a little something to grab when it's in pocket. course, you gotta do the Spidey flick. I've used this quite a few times, and the coating has held up very well. I mean, no marks, no scratches. Very durable. Spyderco has a really, really good heat treat. If I had to pick heat treats, companies that do good on their heat treating, I would have to go. My first company would probably be Buck. They did it right. I mean, they're 440, 420. When they heat treat it, it's just unbelievable. Look at the Buck 110. It's been a #1 selling knife for Buck forever, even though it's only 440. But their heat treat is unbelievable, and the Buck 110 just stands up to the test of time. And then Spyderco would be my next company who really knows how to heat treat steel. They do an outstanding job. You see on here is jimping down here on the bottom of the knife blade. So if you want to choke up, you can choke up. You got some nice jimping in there. It's not real aggressive at all. It's just enough to so you feel it. It feels really, real nice. You got some jimping in here inside the handle. For your other finger, you got jimping on the inside, down the back. Like I said, it's there. You feel it, but it's not excessive jimping. It doesn't hurt. Some knives where they put jimping, and you touch it, and you're like, yeah, that's not good. But this is just enough. I mean, they did it right. They got jimping on top. They got fine jimping on the top of the blade here. So when you grip it, your thumb's not going anywhere. It's not going to slip down the blade. Like I said, if you need to choke up to do some fine cutting, I mean, you get a nice purchase grip on that. It's not going anywhere. You gotta do a little pinch grip, do some fine cutting. You can do that. Lanyard hole, like I said, G10. It's not smooth, it's not rough. It's just right, I guess you'd say. Or it's not too aggressive, it's not too soft, too small, too soft jimping. Like the Spyderco Manix 2. They also make a Manix 2 XL, which is bigger than this. And again, the Manix 2 XL is another great knife by Spyderco. It just fits your hand unbelievably well. It is a bigger blade. It's a bigger knife handle. But it feels really good in hand, fits well in the pocket. You can't complain. There's nothing to complain about. The Manix 2 or Manix 2 XL, they're both great looking knives. Like it says here, just a little sticker, made in the USA. Box, you got padding, which little padding doesn't really do much. Spyderco care instructions. If you want to read them, you can pause it. Different versions of the Manix. Manix 2, Manix 2 G10, Manix 2 lightweight. You can also get aftermarket scales for them. You can get copper scales. You can get brass scales. You can get custom scales. The amount of upgrades you can do to a Spyderco is unbelievable. I mean, you can change everything from the pivot screws to the body screws. You can change the lanyard hole. If you want to change a different color, you can do that. You can get titanium screws. You can get titanium pocket clips. You can change everything on this knife to where the only thing original would be the knife blade itself. Like, I mean, you can completely customize this to whatever you want. Customization is endless on eBay. But again, like I says, the Manix 2, you gotta love it. If you don't have this in your knife collection, you have to get it. You will not be disappointed. You can find them for anywhere between like 175 to like $200. Many of you will find them cheaper. You can probably pick up a used one if you want to on eBay for a fairly decent price. This is becoming my EDC. It definitely goes into the rotation. It always finds its way into my pocket. It's fun to play with. Look at it closed. Just has that sound. So that's the review. Please like the channel, subscribe to the channel, become a member of the channel. Try to upload a video every day, every other day. Leave a comment. Anything helps to grow the channel. But one thing I will also mention is you have to be careful. Buy from a reputable dealer. There are a lot of fakes out there at Spyderco, and if you don't know what you're looking for, there's a chance you can buy a clone. Even the boxes are almost identical. It's unbelievable. Same with the knife. The clones have, there's so much like the real thing. It's unbelievable. So do your homework, do your research. Make sure you're buying it from a dealer or someone you trust, because there are clones out there and you will be fooled. You can get fooled. There it is. Manix 2, made in the USA. Well, again, thanks for watching. Leave a comment. I would really appreciate if you could subscribe and like this video. That really helps get my videos out there. Thanks. Have a good day.